Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the best post-grad rotational programs of 2024. Some of the best rotational programs of 2024. So whether you're a recent college graduate, you just graduated this past year in 2023, or you're getting ready to graduate in 2024, or just looking to kind of see what opportunities are ahead of you wherever you are in your career, these programs offer some invaluable experience and career advancement. So let's jump right in and see what makes them stand out. Before you consider applying to a post-grad rotational program or early career development program, you want to make sure that the program you're considering emphasizes at least these two key things. The first one is you want a program that has professional development opportunities, and the big one being in terms of mentorship. So you want to look for a program that kind of embeds mentorship and professional development into the program's kind of phases or tiers, which we'll get to in a minute. And you want to find and look for a mentor early on. Hopefully the program will kind of pair you up with someone who has the similar goals as you, or maybe graduated with a similar degree as you. But the kind of bottom line is you want a program that prioritizes your development through mentorship. And as I've said in previous videos, some of the best way to advance your career, especially early career, is through networking. It's through building your connections. It's through beginning to find kind of like-minded people, those who have been in your shoes, and can help get you to where you want to go through mentorship. So it's key that you look for a program that kind of embeds this. Most programs, at least some good ones, should have this as part of their program because they know the value and importance of mentorship, especially for recent college graduates. The second thing to look for in a program is one that kind of focuses on your career growth. And so I mentioned mentorship being the first one. The second one is your career advancement and growth, and how does being in this rotational program advance your career? So for example, maybe you just graduated with a mechanical engineering degree and you're beginning a program that starts you in kind of like a phase one or a tier one. Super entry level, you learn the basics, you kind of have some of the basic entry level projects, and you begin to kind of get your feet wet that way. Well, after you complete those projects in that phase one, you're going to kind of want to know, what does phase 2 or 3 look like? What is kind of the growth and progression from there? So a good rotational program will kind of lay out this track for you. They're going to show you what being in their program gets you and what that takes you to. And they should make it very clear to you, at least early on in the interview stage, how being in their program will get you to where you want to go. And some programs and organizations, they're all different, right? Some are the same, but it really depends on what the specialty is. And so some programs will begin you in a phase 1 for 6 months. And then depending on your performance, you'll hopefully go to like a phase 2 or a tier 2, and then kind of begin some new projects or move to a different department. So it really depends on the program or on your degree program, on the kind of specialty industry, but you want to make sure that the program prioritizes your growth through mentorship and through making it very clear on what does the path forward look like and how do they embed that into the program. All right, the first program is the Mastercard Launch Program. So this is an early career program at Mastercard for recent college graduates to learn more about Mastercard's business and customers, while at the same time networking, which is very important, mentorship, another important foundation, and developing your skills while gaining cross-functional experience. So the requirements for this Mastercard Launch Program is that you need to graduate with either a bachelor's degree or an accelerated master's program, which is an interesting kind of criteria, between December 2023 and June 2024. So if you fall within that time frame, those windows, then you're golden. If you are interested in Mastercard at all and you just graduated this past December and going to graduate by June of this year, you should definitely consider this program. It does not define or say what degree you need for this program, but I would suggest kind of a more business related degree, whether it's marketing, accounting, finance, business management, sales, anything revolving around that, I think would really help kind of get your foot in the door for this kind of program. Looks like they currently have sales, analysts, and engineering applications open. So I would definitely say go ahead and jump on that again if you fall within that time frame of graduating this past December or going to graduate by June of this year. So that is the Mastercard Launch Program. The second program is one of the most well-known early career programs in media today, first developed in 1933, and that's the NBC NBC Universal Page program. This is a year-long rotational program in content, business, consumer, and other business units across NBC. So upon your completion of this program, they call you pagers for the NBC Universal Page program. Pagers will have a paid transition into other roles across NBC. So this is kind of like a program where you learn about the different units across NBC, and then once you complete the program, apply for more roles across the business while also getting paid to still kind of look for the role and be there, which is always a plus. So basically, this isn't a paid program, but you can apply to other parts of NBC upon program completion. Applications for 2024 open next month in February for this summer 2024 program. So I think this is a super cool and unique early career program for those of you who are interested in media or journalism or any of the surrounding industries around this sector. I think this program would look great on a resume and would also open you up to learning and networking with a bunch of people at NBC, which is always cool. This program is also designed to expose you to other areas of NBC. So if you're not super interested in journalism or media and you kind of go through the program and find out, that's not really what I want to do, you're also going to be exposed to other areas that you can apply to. All right, the third program is the Business Rotational Program from Stryker. Stryker is one of the world's leading medical technology companies. If you've been to a doctor's office or hospital, you probably have seen or used some of Stryker's technologies, which is super cool. So they have a Business Rotational Program that's really unique because it has like various subsets. So for example, they have the FAR program, the FAR, and that stands for Finance and Accounting Rotational Program. For the FAR program, students specifically need to have a bachelor's degree in finance or accounting. They also have some other programs in operations and engineering that have more strict requirements, and students need to have either graduated in those areas to be considered for this program. The FAR program is open to those who graduated in finance or accounting, and it's a 3-year program with 1-year rotations. So students will have a total of 3 rotations and includes career development, training, mentoring, and more. And if you'd like, this program also embeds kind of a certification that they will help you get. So they will provide certification support for the CMA and CPA designations, which is a super cool and kind of unique part of this program. And I think that's a huge perk, is to be able to go into a rotational program and they help you get more certifications, which again is another hallmark of a good program. They help you advance and kind of show you what that looks like. You don't often see these kind of programs containing a continuing education aspect, so I think that's a major plus of this program. All right, for the engineers out there, Honeywell has a program that is for chemical and mechanical engineers called the Early Career Engineer Rotational Program. So this program was designed to give those graduates exposure to other parts of Honeywell's business and functions while providing you with hands-on experience and different project-based assignments. So this is a program that lasts for 36 months, and grads in this program will rotate throughout Honeywell's manufacturing facilities and sites for up to that 36 months. So this could be a great program for an engineer who wants to see other sides of the business operations and can travel to different sites and have different operations and projects in kind of a non-typical office setting. All right, the final program is Goldman Sachs New Analyst Program, which is open to anyone, even those who don't have a business degree. In this program, you'll learn more about Goldman Sachs business while developing the business acumen that you will need to be successful in the organization. What I like about this program is that it is open to anyone, regardless of whether you have a business degree or not. So if you got a degree in communications, English, Spanish, mechanical engineering, or whatever, Goldman Sachs says, hey, we want to train you. Why don't you come into this program and we'll provide you with the training and equip you with what you need to be successful. Again, I think this is super cool, super unique. We mostly know Goldman Sachs for being a wealth management business, and I think it's super cool that they're wanting to kind of level the playing field and bring some other students in that may not have a typical business degree or background and expose them to what all Goldman Sachs has to offer. So I think this is a super cool and unique program if you're wanting to break into finance or just broaden your horizon and see what's out there beyond your degree. This program is super great because it also takes students that don't have any experience experience, not just they don't have a business degree, but those who maybe didn't have an internship in college or lack the experience that most companies would want. Goldman Sachs, again, is willing to teach you and provide you with on-the-job training, which is super great, especially if you're a recent college grad and just starting out. All right, there you have it. So each of these programs offers a wealth of opportunity for personal and professional growth. Remember that this list just scratches the surface. There's hundreds of great programs on the market, but I wanted to provide you with the list of some programs that may be not as well known and that you may not have been privy to before. So of course, programs from places like Meta, Google, and Microsoft are kind of, the ones that most people know about. So hopefully this list gave you ones that maybe you want to explore further or that you may not have heard of before. So there's tons of great programs out there. Continue to do your research, your homework. Remember that the best programs build in professional and career development, mentorship, networking, as well as kind of showing you the path and trajectory forward of being in their program. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments your experience with post-grad rotational programs, ones that you have found to be really good, maybe some that you have found to be not as good, what kind of qualities and characteristics made them good or bad. I would love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful at all, please consider liking, subscribing, maybe sharing it with someone who's a recent college grad who is looking to take their next steps, or they're going to graduate this year and might be interested in any of these programs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.